Hi everybody, today I'm going to take on philosophies of marketing. Hope you'll be enjoying this session. So what is a philosophy of marketing? So this topic is about how marketing has developed over a period of time. There are various concepts has been followed in different period of time. They are production concept, product concept, selling concept, marketing concept, and societal marketing concept. This is about philosophies. I'm going to take these philosophies one by one. First one is production concept. This is one of the oldest concepts in business. It assumes that consumers will prefer a product that are widely available and inexpensive, which means that if a product is available in the market with a cheaper price, the consumer will follow. The consumer will accept the product and they buy the product. And moreover, it should be available everywhere. Okay, widely available and inexpensive. So the managers of this production-oriented business concentrate on achieving high production efficiency, low cost, and mass distribution. Okay, the managers they will focus on these things so that their product will be purchased by the consumers. This concept is can be applied when the demand is more than that of the supply. Okay, only when the demand is more than that of the supply, then only you can follow this concept. But presently, not many companies are following this. This is one of the oldest concept because now people are expecting more than that of the price. Okay, even if the price is higher, people are ready to buy it. Okay, this is about production concept. The next is about product concept. It assumes that the consumer will favor those products that offer more quality, performance, or innovative features. That's what I told you in the previous slide. The consumers now they are giving more importance for the quality, performance, and innovative features. The managers in this organization focus on making superior products and improving them over a period of time. So when you follow this concept, you may end up with a problem called marketing myopia. This concept was popularized by Theodore Levitt, who warned about marketing myopia. Let's also see what is marketing myopia. When the sellers pay more attention to the specific products they offer than to the benefits and experience produced by the products. When you focus more on wants and instead of giving importance for the needs, you are into a marketing myopia. So you have to give more importance for the consumer needs, not on the consumer wants. The next concept is selling concept. It assumes that consumer and businesses, if left alone, will ordinarily not buy enough of the organization products. So therefore, the organization must undertake an aggressive selling and promotion effort, then only they can buy it. Okay. So if you keep all your product in your showroom, don't expect that consumer will come and buy the product. Unless and otherwise you go to the aggressive selling and promotion effort, you cannot make sales. This concept is about that one. This concept assumes that consumer will typically show buying inertia or resistance and must be coaxed into buying. For everything, consumer will have some kind of inertia or resistance, so that must be coaxed into a buying. The next comes the marketing concept. It assumes that the key to achieving the organization goals consists of the company of being more effective than that of a competitor in creating, delivering, and communicating superior customer value to its chosen target market. That means if you are able to give the product to the customer which is better than that of a competitor, then you are into a marketing concept. The pillars of marketing concepts are customer needs, integrated marketing, target market, and profitability. So you have to give always customer needs importance, then integrated marketing, target market, and profitability should also be given importance. This is about marketing concept. Then the last concept is societal marketing concept. So it is about satisfying the consumer needs and wants in the long run. So this is as like a marketing answer, but one important thing is you need to satisfy the consumer needs and wants over a period of time. That means not only present times, even in the future, longer period of time, you need to satisfy the consumer needs and wants. Why this concept is being necessitated? Because of environmental deterioration, resource shortages, explosive population growth, world hunger and poverty, and neglected social services. These are all the reasons why this societal marketing concept has been given much importance. Okay, that's it about philosophies of marketing concept. Thank you.